Father, 23, pleads guilty to strangling his teacher-turned-lover, 36, and their son, 4, to death with a telephone cord because he was angry she was dressing the boy up as a girl. A man has pleaded guilty to strangling to death his former teacher-turned-lover and their 4-year-old son on Christmas Day in 2016. Isaac Duran Infante, 23, of the Bronx now faces 25 years to life in prison, Manhattan Supreme Court Justice Charles Solomon said. Infante confessed to a judge in Manhattan on Tuesday that he strangled Felicia Barahona, 36, and the son they had together, Miguel Barahona. The killings took place on Christmas Day in 2016. He was angry about that Barahona was constantly feeding the child junk food and letting him dress up like a girl, prosecutors say. Infante had also reportedly complained about having problems paying $8,100 in child support a week. Barahona was still gasping for air and fighting for her life, when screaming to their young son to call 911. According to a statement read in court by prosecutor Nicole Blumberg. Infante strangled Barahona with a telephone cord, when their son Miguel Barahona entered the room from the bathroom, insider sources claimed in 2016. Infante then strangled the tiny witness before dumping his body in the bathtub and running off, the NY Daily News reported last year. Prosecutor Nicole Blumberg recalled Infante's next step after the gruesome killings. She said Infante attempted to cover up these murders. He staged a murder-suicide and went to the precinct posing as a grieving father. After he was arrested and arraigned in late December 2016 on murder charges in Manhattan criminal court, Infante admitted to entering Barahona's apartment with the intention of killing her. He struck her to the floor before strangling her with the telephone cord, they said. Police sources also said he turned himself in after his sister, Elizabeth, showed police a photo of him in a red sweatshirt. He had worn that sweatshirt when he entered that apartment, but left it behind afterward, they said. Infante, of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, was reportedly seduced by Barahona, who made her his sex toy while she was his science teacher at the Bronx's DeWitt Clinton High School. He fathered Miguel while still at the school, sources said. Barahona was discovered dead inside her Harlem apartment, along with Miguel. She was lying on the living room floor with an electrical cord wrapped around her neck and the little boy was found face down in a bathtub filled with water, investigators said. A medical examiner determined Barahona died from strangulation and her son died of asphyxia from neck compression, according to NBC4 New York in 2016. Infante's grandmother told the station last year that she wanted justice and that she knows her grandson is innocent of the charges. The couple shared custody of Miguel, according to relatives. Family on Miguel's father's side were expecting to see the boy for New Year's Eve 2016 to give him his Christmas presents, NBC reported shortly after the murders. The superintendent of Barahona's building called 911 after he noticed a foul stench coming from the family's third-floor apartment, WABC reported. He then saw the woman's body in the living room through the fire escape. Infante said his actions were an evil deed and mentioned the devil during his confession in 2016, law enforcement sources told the New York Post. He first told investigators he hadn't visited his former teacher's apartment since 2011 and acted like a grieving father, sources said. But detectives saw him on surveillance footage entering and leaving the building on several days, the New York Post reported. The former student is believed to not have a criminal history or past experiences with mental illness. An investigative report released in early 2013 revealed that Barahona, then 32 years old, had a 4-month affair with a 17-year-old boy who attended DeWitt Clinton High School in the Bronx where she taught science. The teacher got pregnant after allegedly telling her underage lover not to worry about using condoms because she did not like them, according to a report by the city's Special Commissioner of Investigation. Barahona at first flirted with Infante on Facebook and then in October 2011 invited him to a McDonald's near Columbus Circle, the New York Post reported. She, Infante and her young daughter, who she had from a previous relationship and did not live with her, went to a Disney store together, according to the report. During their first date, Barahona told Infante that she wanted to kiss him, but didn't because her daughter was there. Photos posted on Barahona's mother's Facebook page at the time showed the newborn baby boy in a pink outfit, and the woman's neighbors in Harlem told the New York Post that she would sometimes dress Miguel as a girl. On her Facebook page, Barahona indicated that she studied forensic science at John Jay College of Criminal Justice and also taught at the school. She described her marital status as divorced. Barahona, an Afghan war veteran, had waited until her teenage lover was of legal age of consent before the pair began a sexual relationship in 2011. Infante once told investigators that he embraced the idea of being a father, and later moved in with Barahona to prepare for the birth, according to the Post. But the couple broke up a few weeks later after Barahona told him that she wanted to take the child out of the country to visit family. She allegedly went so far as to purchase the pair wedding rings during their brief romance. It is believed that the couple were getting together 5 times a week for trysts, according to an investigation for which they were both interviewed. The New York Daily News reported in 2013 that Barahona kicked her young lover out of her home for drinking after 4 months together and shortly after she learned that she was pregnant. Barahona was fired from her $73,000 a year job at DeWitt Clinton High School in August 2012, around the time that she welcomed her son. Her downstairs neighbor, Nelson Jica, told Ninfo New York in 2016 that he would often see the mother playing with her son and described her demeanor as extremely protective, to the point of being obsessive. Judge Solomon will sentence Infante on December 19.